So this is going to sound a bit like one of them recipe cookbooks where I'm going to give you a list of things you're going to need, take it like an ingredients list if you like, and from here you're going to be able to use these tools again and again to get customers you never thought were possible. By the way, if you can see that fancy looking building over the back there, that's the Burj Al Arab in Dubai. Okay, so yeah, let me get down to it. So straight away I'm going to dive straight into what I call the digital cookbook, things you're going to need. Now I'm going to assume you know how to use these, and if you don't, I suggest you Google it or YouTube it, and you're going to find some content there. If you don't want to do that, you can simply click on that link that's attached either to the post above or below this video, and you can contact me, make an appointment, a 30-minute free consultancy if you like. Choose the date and time to suit you, and I can walk you through how you set these things up. So before I dive into this little recipe cookbook for digital marketing, let me just say that this video really is for you if you are a business owner and you would like to get more sales and more customers and more leads, or you're thinking about a business startup and you've got an idea. This would be great for that as well. And thirdly, this is more for the corporate style size company where people are responsible for different things in the company. If you're responsible for sales and marketing and you're watching this video, you really should watch this. Get ready to take some notes, and if you're not already doing these things that I'm just going to share with you right now, then I promise you it will transform your business night and day. In fact, for any of the businesses I've just mentioned, it will transform your business night and day if you get this right. Okay, let's dive in. Number one, the very first thing you need is something called Facebook Pixel. Now you'll find this, you can create it inside your business Facebook account. So the second thing you need is a Facebook business account, and inside of that business account you will need to set up a Facebook sponsored ads account as well. That will require you putting some billing information in, saying a little bit about your business, that kind of thing, and it's all inside that platform. Again, if you don't know how to do this, you can YouTube it, you can Google it. There's plenty of information out there that's current and up to date, or you can click on the link, you can book an appointment with me and I'll walk you through it, or I'll do it with you. Simple as that. Okay, let's get started. So number one, you need your Facebook Pixel. Number two, you need a business Facebook account, which looks like a business page. Associated with that, you want your ads billing account as well. Okay, so now you're ready to go. That Pixel that I spoke about, it must be already embedded on your website. If you don't know how to do that, again, you can Google it, or you can YouTube it, or you can ask someone to do it for you. Okay, once that pixel is on your website, this is what it's going to do. It's going to absolutely understand every little piece of detail demographically about people visiting your website. Okay, now Facebook have really upped the game in the last sort of 8-10 months or so with something called AI, artificial intelligence, or another word for it is big data. And what they're doing is collecting huge amounts of data for everyone that has a Facebook account, and they're studying what their likes are, their interests, their behaviors, all of these fascinating things, which allows you to then have some science behind your own targeting when you want to serve ads to the right kind of people. So imagine you've got this pixel code, it's on your website, and by the way, if you want to know that it's working, you can go over to Google Chrome extensions, you can just search for Google Chrome extensions, you can download something called Facebook Pixel Helper, and it will just literally install itself in the browser, and if there's a pixel on your website, it will turn green and it will show you that it's working, it will show you that the pixel is firing. Okay, so now that you've got all these technical things set up, the kind of like digital cookery book if you like, the next step is where it gets really interesting and a little bit more sexy. Okay, so what you're going to start doing is creating posts of interest inside your business about your product and your service, whatever it might be. It can be absolutely anything. It can be pet products, it can be shoes, clothes, jewelry, watches. You can be a service business, you could be running, for example, a heating engineering business for boiler installation companies, that kind of thing. You could be doing carpentry, you can be doing carpet cleaning, tire fitting, mechanical engineering, construction, whatever your business is, it doesn't matter, this will work for you. Okay, so the very next thing is you create posts, and in that post you talk about your valuable offer. You talk about the things that you can bring to people to enhance their life with whatever it is that you're selling. The last thing about that post before you make it go live is you put an offer in there, some kind of offer that's enticing, that takes them, when they click on it, back to your website. This creates engagement. Now this is really important because this is the new age, what I call the new email list, if you like, of creating engagement and creating audiences. An audience list is like the good old-fashioned email list. Okay, so you're collecting all of these people in a bucket of information that's associated to your product or your service. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so now we've done the post, we're now driving people back to your website, and what happens next is that pixel will start working. It will collect data on everybody that's visiting your website, and it will now allow you to use that audience list that it's collecting data on to serve ads. Okay, and the very first type of ad you want to do is something called a retargeting ad. Now this is where it gets really clever, because when you set this ad up, this retargeting ad, it can be something completely different from the original the original post you just did, or it can be that post turned into an ad. I hope that makes sense. So you have the choice now of using that post into an ad, or you can create another ad, another piece of information that will now be dropping into people's news feeds inside their Facebook account. And believe me, it doesn't matter whether you're B2B or B2C here, your customers are on Facebook. In fact, the average in the UK right now is everybody's on Facebook for an average minimum of 30 minutes per day. So just imagine that. All of your audience, all of your type of customer potentially are on Facebook for 30 minutes or more per day. So start using Facebook as a way of retargeting them. I've just described how you create a post, you drive people to your website, and then they're on your website and they've been pixeled, if you like, for want of a better word, and you're now able to use that list to retarget them with more ads. This is where it gets really interesting though, because now Facebook allows you to say, okay, can you match this list that I've got Facebook with a lookalike audience? And it will find people completely the same in demographics, behaviors and interests, exactly the same list as you've just created, and it will allow you to add that list to your database, to your advertising. So now you not only have all the people that have visited your website, but Facebook have allowed you to target something called lookalike audiences. Really fascinating stuff. So try that, and I promise you that if it's done correctly with the right kind of message and you're reaching your audience with the information they're looking for, this will change your business night and day in just a few days. Literally, it's that quick. It's fascinating. So get stuck into that. It's all about using the Facebook pixel, posts to your website, creating a retargeting ad, and then letting the rest work its magic. That's it. Okay, if that all sounds interesting to you, you can click on that link below. You can book an appointment to speak with me for 30 minutes or so. We can go through your business model. We can look at what's working, what's not, and I'll help you construct the process that you would need to make your business more successful online using Facebook ads, Facebook posts, and your website, crucially your website as well. My name is Brett Matthews from the Local Business School. I look forward to speaking with you very soon.